Hey guys, brand new Open Tabs. My name is Bert Kreischer. I'm your host. And this is the show where I go through and I open. Why the fuck do I do this every time? If you're finding this for the first time, this is the show where I go on and I go through all the open tabs I left open on my computer throughout the weekend on the road. I am a comedian. I'm a podcaster. I have a Netflix special coming out August 24th called Secret Time. Secret Time. Speaking of which, we're going to get to a Nicki Minaj song that I'm obsessed with because it's maybe the best diss track about guys who can't fuck in the hip-hop industry, Drake. I'm obsessed with fucking getting rid of Drake. I'm so tired of this Kiki fucking song. And I love that Nicki, we're going to break down that. I know you guys love when I break down hip-hop for you. And we're going to do that. But first, we're going to start off with some straight-up stand-up comedy. And this is for those of you who listen to the podcast I did this week with Jim Florentine. And we talked about a puppet duo called Otto and George. Did you Google them at all?
Yeah, I remember who they were, but I want to hear it.
Oh, my God. Wait, let's start. Okay, let's start with Otto and George, and then we'll get to the creepiest hand-washing during an interview I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, Jim Norton. All right, here we go. Otto and George. This is a puppet act. And the puppet, if you get offended easily, this is the wrong show for you. Okay? Otto and George.
I want to thank Dom. He's been really great to me this week. And I want to thank the whole crew of Showtime. They're really easy to work with. It's been a real pleasure.
Hey, why don't you just blow everybody in the fucking building? It would take less time.
Now, I'm going to tell you my favorite parts are when the puppet's eyebrows go
engaged? Who's engaged? Who's engaged? Anybody?
Yeah, never get married. Fuck that shit.
What do you got against marriage now?
You know, after you get married, you never get head.
Why do you say that? Married people have oral sex.
Why do you think women get married? They want kids. They ain't gonna drink the kids.
It's disgusting.
Come on, honey, do a shooter.
I love that the puppet's head goes down.
Film. Honey, I drank the kids.
Honey, I drank the kids.
Suck my cock.
His eyebrows going up is the best part. Suck my cock. And the eyebrows go cock. Oh, I was watching this last night. Howling.
The best blowjob I ever got, when she was done, my cock looked like a totem pole. I had to yank the sheet out of my ass with both hands.
The puppet is a wreck. And that's the best part in the podcast that I did with Jim Florentine. He's like, George was a wreck of a puppet because he just threw him in a bag and take him with him. And Jim Florentine said David Copperfield bought this George and replaced the puppet. So we'll see the new puppet in a second. But his hair, it looks like a burn victim puppet. It's not a good-looking puppet.
Any of you girls believe in reincarnation? Answer me, you whoas. All right, come on now.
The best is this is basically Otto just talking to the audience and saying whatever he wants through the fucking form of a puppet. All right, I'm done. I'm going to let you listen to the rest and then just 2 more minutes. Okay, it's rebooting.
Too good to talk to a puppet, huh? I hope your next shit is square. All right.
Sweat, you loser. All right, I'm sweating.
Did you guys see my movie? I made a porno movie. I fucked Miss Piggy in this movie. I torqued that bitch. Bacon shot out of her ass.
Not the best, but I take it.
I did it to her Froggy style.
Watch this.
I always wear a condom. This AIDS thing sucks, don't it? Really sucks. What's the next disease gonna be like? You know what it'll be? Anytime a guy has an orgasm, the head of his cock.
Look at his fucking eye. The eyebrows are what kills me. Hang on 1 second. One more replay. One more, please.
What's the disease gonna be like? You know what it'll be? Anytime a guy has an orgasm, the head of his cock is gonna shoot off like a champagne cork. Then you gotta find the dick and go to the hospital. Honey, my cock rolled under your couch. Get a stick, help me look for it. It looks like a pink fireman's hat. Help me out here. Hey, there's 2 cocks under there. What's going on? All right. There's a black one under the couch. Leave it there, the cat'll get it.
Leave it there, the cat'll get it. By the way, this is what they call cringe humor, inappropriate humor. For those of you who don't get comedy, back in the day, there was a company that I think the guys that own the Stand did it. It was called cringehumor.net, and they used to love Otto and George. Cringe humor, I guess. I don't know. This old man.
Oh, this is a good crowd here. You're a wonderful audience. You know what? I got my worst blowjob the other day.
Your worst?
Yeah.
What happened?
I went down on this girl, then it came her turn to suck like,
How was it?
You know what she did? Give me the mic, asshole. She kissed the head of my cock like this. I go, what is that, your grandmother? What are you, on Hanukkah money too? Suck that cock.
Suck that cock.
I don't feel that. Suck my cock like you're drowning and the ball's got oxygen. Ain't you never seen Baywatch, huh?
Huh?
And she gave me head for like 2 minutes, and then she goes, tell me when you're gonna come. When I'm gonna come, the only thing I can say is, What am I supposed to do? Make an announcement? Attention, cocksucker. Attention, hooah.
Fuck. Otto and George are fucking great. Rest in peace, Otto. I have another video up. This is the new puppet. If you wanted to see what the new puppet looked like, there's a bit in here.
This fucking guy's staring at me. Nice shirt. I didn't know Ted Bundy had a catalog. All right. Who the fuck is that guy?
I was obsessed. I got off the stage.
A lot of good-looking.
I got off the stage last night at the store and came home and started Googling Otto and George, and I was stone sober, just giggling my ass off. I was like, what a cool job I got into. You can just be stone sober, giggling your ass off at fucking 2 in the morning.
In this audience now, I got a fucking log in my underwear. That's right, I had a wooden cock. I was circumcised with a pencil sharpener. At least I stay hard when I'm drunk.
Is anybody here from New York or Jersey?
All right, we're gonna get out of this.
Oh, you're from New York? I'll make you feel at home. Freeze, motherfucker! All right.
By the way, you can totally see Otto's mouth moving. It's like, it's not the best ventriloquist in the world, but his comedy was fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's a black guy. Guilty. All right, stop that. Guilty. Cut it out, George. I'm sorry. All right.
The puppet's looking off in his face.
A lot of black guys like to date white bitches, eh?
Hey, wait, are you against interracial dating?
Am I wearing a cowboy hat? Can I fucking finish?
You're not against interracial dating?
No, you can't blame them. You ever seen a black vagina? It looks like a fucking wallet. Okay. I expect the girl to open her legs and fucking credit cards and change would fall out. Miss, your Visa card, there's a quarter here. Pussa. Okay.
Pussa.
I need some pussa. Okay. Isn't that romantic when a black guy says, I need some pussa? Here's a black guy sneezing. A pussa. Okay.
A pussa.
It says he started doing this as a street act in the early 70s.
For real?
Yeah, that's
all
crazy.
right, I got to book a flight to somewhere, close. Shout out to Chase Leopard. That's his Instagram. Oh, my buddy John Mans hit me up today. He goes, hey, man, I understand you're looking to shoot some stuff. You're looking to get off the grid and shoot some stuff. Can I pitch something to you? I was like, yeah. He goes, you want to go swimming with orcas? I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, you want to go swimming with orcas? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go free diving with orcas in Norway. And he passed this to me. He sent me this. This is them free diving with orcas. This is what my buddy John Mans wants to do. Now, in the comments... Why do I fucking teen in the comments on my vlog? Like it if you want me to go swimming with orcas, and if you don't, put thumbs down. But don't put thumbs down. Share and subscribe this with a friend. Fucking suck it. Okay, this is what he wants to do. You ready? With this guy.
More side on. Perfect. And switch off the engine. So do not swim towards them until I tell you to.
Okay, that's automatically I'm fucking out. The idea that this guy's like, do not swim towards them until I tell you to.
Why?
Why? Why? Because they're fucking orcas. They kill people when they're in cages. When you put them in a tank, they grab you by the ponytail and pull you in the tank. These are wild orcas. They know what men do. You've seen fucking Blackfish Down. What's it called?
Blackfish Down.
What's it called? Blackfin?
Blackfish.
Blackfish? You've seen Blackfish. Those orcas communicate, and they do not forget. I don't know why there's not a killer orca movie, because there should be. I bet SeaWorld was putting the kibosh on that for a long time.
Well, I think the sharks have them a little beat with the scariness factor. You're with
bullshit. Orcas kill gray whites on the reg.
For real?
For real.
I didn't know.
Orcas kill gray. Orcas are the most dangerous animal in the entire ocean, without a fucking doubt.
I hear that they kill more humans than sharks do.
That's why you can only do this during herring season. You can't go during seal season, because in these wetsuits with those white Nordic faces, you kind of look like a fucking seal. Here we go.
Okay, very quietly get in the water.
Who the fuck wants to get in the water very quietly? Like, very quietly get in the water.
Now.
By the way, someone sent me an email. I got to read it. I'm sure I deleted it. But he was like, hey, man, I love you. I love the podcast. I hate Tony Burton. Not Tony Burton.
Tony Robbins.
Tony Burton's an agent. I'm not a big Tony Robbins fan. But, Bert, let's be real. He says what he is. He's a cheese dick, and he owns it. Okay? He's never pretended to be anything that he isn't. He says who he is. He does what he does. And you got to respect the man. And I went, you know what? Fucking love that guy. I was like, I want to read your email online. He never wrote back to me. So I can't read it, but I fucking respect what that guy said. Because I was like, we shit on Tony Burton. We shit on Tony Horton.
Tony Robbins.
We shit on Tony Robbins pretty bad last week. We, as in the collective me. And I don't dislike Tony Robbins. I was making fun of him. So I apologize if anyone's a big Tony Robbins fan out there. I was just busting balls. Just busting balls. You're right. He's never pretended he's something that he isn't. All right, let's get to the toughest. Let's get to Jim Norton real quick. Jim Norton did the creepiest. We're gonna play the video, but I want you to slow-mo watch the creepiest thing I've ever seen Jim do in an interview in my entire life.
That's saying a lot.
It's subtle. It's subtle. I just want you to really pick apart the way, in the middle of an interview, he decides to sanitize his hands, and the way he gently massages the sanitization into his hands, okay? Now, by the way, this is a great interview they did with TJ Miller, and TJ brings up some awesome points against this woman, Alison Wetterlund? I don't know who she is. I do remember reading her tweet basically slamming all the men on Silicon Valley, which I think is fucking ridiculous, because Kumail is maybe the most woke dude I fucking know. I mean, he's the sweetest guy one of the sweetest guys you'll ever run into. And now, granted, TJ is a fucking lunatic, but he's a lunatic. Like, he's not a bad lunatic. In my opinion, in my run-ins with him, he's just a lunatic. He's just a fun, fucking crazy, chaotic, fucking lunatic. I don't think he's an asshole. He's never been a dick to me. But I'm a white man, so I think that's her point. But let's get to. We'll talk about the TJ interview in a second. But I just want you to look at the way little Jimmy Norton puts on hand sanitizer and then rubs it in. It pulled me out of the interview. It is the reason that there shouldn't be a camera in there, so you don't catch little moments like this. Here we go. Jim Norton sanitizing his hands.
She wants to sleep with she's a slut. I mean, all of those things are equally as bad, but Hollywood as well as just culture in general and society is always looking to try and place you. And right now, they really have pushed me over to the side of like villain. And
so when these headlines,
get it. Why did you even go to Sam? Go back to Jim. Please say he's still doing it.
And I think Kate feels
letting
the
his
impact.
hands dry. Fingers aren't touching. Just touching fingertips.
Jim?
Can you turn it off though?
Let's go back. Let's just watch that one more. Oh fuck! I fucking lost it.
I have like a...
Here, listen to the interview. This is a good interview.
But I have... I'm kind of obsessed with failed talk...
Here.
Johnson hour.
You know what?
This is fucking Craig Shoemaker shit. What is wrong with my fucking computer? Okay. Oh, we're back. We're back. Hang on.
Not think of it?
Let's go to Jim's hand rinse, okay?
I'm a bit of a maniac. I think then people, if they don't know what to do with you, then they quickly are looking to categorize you, figure out what sort of,
here we go.
I always refer back. I know I keep referring, but I've just studied your work so much. But I think people quickly will say, well, there's some deviance to that, so that guy's
cleaned
a
his nose. Ooh,
right. She's
Kleenex, picked his nose into the Kleenex, blew it into the pocket. Now, it's fair to say that I am not one for cleanliness, and who am I to critique Jim Norton's cleanliness? It's just the way he does his hands. Like, I will make a point on every interview I do to put hand sanitizer and make it almost distracting to the interview. I'll do it one more time. Let's just watch it one more time. Here we go.
Strongly defining the fact that she wants to sleep with who she wants to sleep with. Well, she's a slut.
Wait, why is he sanitizing his hands? Like, I've never once been in the middle of an interview. Now, Jim's argument would be like, I've never once been in the middle of an interview and been like, does anyone have any Tito's on them? But I've never once been in the middle of an interview and been like, hand sanitize. And then, but just watch the gingerly way he does it.
I mean, all of those things are equally as bad, but
off to the side.
You know, Hollywood as well as
tops.
just culture in general and society is always looking to try and place you. And right now, they really have pushed me over.
He does this one thing where he looks at it and he goes, wah, 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 like he's going, wah, 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 wah.
The side of like villain.
Tops. Why is he doing his tops? I'm going to New York in a week. I'm guarantee you I'm doing this fucking show. And all I'm going to do is hand sanitize the entire fucking time. I am obsessed with his hand sanitization. It's like the little things in life like that catch me off guard. That's what a great actor would do what he's doing. He does it naturally, but a great actor would pick up on that and add that into the character because there's something about that defines Jim. Like, I know you're like, Bert, it's hand sanitization. It's more than that. There's something going on. I want to get to the bottom of this. Let's watch it one more time. Sam wearing a collared shirt.
When you did, you enjoyed deep dish.
I certainly did.
That's right. Jim's got a little something up his nose.
No, I mean, I think that and then by cultivating a sort of persona that is true to life, that is just kind of
get a little forward.
Quickly are looking to categorize you.
Let's look forward.
Okay. I know
Here we go.
Kleenex. But I've just studied your work so
both
much.
Pockets,
but I think
both
people
nose,
maybe
nostrils,
would say, well,
nose pick,
there's some deviance to that, so that guy's a pervert.
In the pocket.
Right. She's strongly
Maybe it's important that we listen to what TJ is saying to defend himself about these accusations. I cannot watch that. I cannot listen because I'm obsessed with this. Here we go. Get ready, everybody. Get ready. Get ready.
Okay. She's a slut. You know,
one pump.
All those things are equally
solid
as
off to the
bad,
side.
But
okay, and then let's bring it over and let's do tops.
Just culture,
sides.
society is always
now watch the DJ scratch here. Ready?
And right now they really have pushed me over to the side of like villain. And
so when these headlines come out,
I could watch him. I'm going to get his hands dirty. Don't share this with Jim. No one share this with Jim. My goal when I do that show is to make him hand sanitize as much as possible.
Feel the impact.
By the way, it should be noted, this is one of my favorite shows to do on Sirius XM. So don't think, if you don't know this show, I don't want you to think that I'm shitting on them. These are two of my really good friends. I love these guys. And TJ as well. But I am fucking obsessed with this. We should real quick just to hear what TJ had to say in this interview. This interview is now going viral because TJ has never been one to technically go out and try to defend himself, but I guess he's getting attacked so much that he felt the need to like be like, listen, if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
Jokingly said in a Vulture piece a long time ago, I was like, you know, I'm okay being the villain, but I didn't really understand that then once the election happened, people were really looking for villains.
TJ makes a great statement in here, and he says, it's turned into high school where rumor is fact, which is true. And I know that I could get in trouble for saying this, but, you know, when people just say something now, that's the way society goes, guilty. It's true. I'm part of it. I've definitely been a part of it. I saw Yasiel Puig was trending on Twitter, and I was like, who did he rape? My brain said it. Now I'm sorry that's what I go. What happened? And then today in the car, the guy driving me in the car goes, "Oh no, we got no fight last night." And I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes fine." But if you see a celebrity's name trending, you immediately go sexual assault. Like that's it. He must have and if someone accuses him, you immediately go guilty. I think it's everyone's knee-jerk reaction that's the world we live in, and that's what TJ is talking about right here. So we'll let TJ talk a little more, only to give him more airwaves, because I think he's been accused of a lot of stuff, including being a bully on set at the show
Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley. Is that weird that my brain sees Silicon Valley, but then I say iconic because it sounds like Silicon Valley? And so I think it's fair. You should watch the whole interview. It's TJ responds to Alison Wetterland's accusations on Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. And once again, I hope this doesn't go viral because I cannot read anyone's fucking name. Here we go.
And there are some real villains out there.
Is he wearing a fucking lids hat? He's wearing a hat that says lids.
been brought to whatever kind of justice I guess they've been brought to, but then there's some people that are just being thrown under the tank treads, and there is no recourse. There's no way to come back from it. You know what I mean?
I've always been curious about like when that kind of headline comes out, the tweet comes out there. She says like you bullied her, and
then every single vulture, and all the headlines come out because there's no journalism anymore. There's just copy and paste.
Yeah, that's exactly it. They
copy.
By the way, I'm guilty of that right fucking now. I am not journalizing anything. I am simply copying and pasting their great interview with TJ on my podcast. TJ, it's called Art.
Grab it and they fucking
copy and paste.
Do you go, oh shit, yeah, I guess it was tense on that set. I was worried that this would come back. Or do you go, what the fuck? Like, does it come out of the blue?
I think it's much more the latter than the former. I mean, I certainly didn't expect... I wouldn't have expected her to say something like that. If anything, she left and I felt like they had, well, here's an interesting, this is actually fairly, I shouldn't be saying it, but I find this interesting. Mm-hmm. I thought that they were a little bit mean-spirited about the way that they brought her back for like just a quick scene and then said, nah, forget her, like, never mind.
Why do you think she expected more?
Well, I think that they were sort of speaking through the show to, I mean, I don't know, I can't speak for them, but like the way that they got rid of the Ehrlich character.
So it's a great interview. It's on YouTube. It's called TJ Miller Responds to Alice Wetterlund Accusations, Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. Right now it's got 1,900 views. Actually, when I watched it, it had 1,900 views. Let's see what it's at right now. You ready? What are you guessing? So
it's somebody that kind of lives
5,000
on the straight and narrow.
23,000. Yeah. Your boy was at the front of the fucking line. I had to send some files to someone. Oh my God, Tiffany Haddish posted this girl. She's like a rapper singer. Tiffany Haddish posted her. She had 938,000 followers when I watched it. Everyone knows I'm into hip hop. This is rap. This girl can definitely spit hot fire. For those of you who don't know, we'll explain what that means later when I break down hip hop. Spit hot fire means spit good lyrics, 16 bars, coming out fast, coming out hot, changes up speed, changes up tempo. You don't know where she's going, but yet it all flows. Did I explain it good enough?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's check her out. Her name, and by the way, when she puts out an album, I'm buying it, is Inaya Lamis. I hope I did that correctly. It's INAYAH _ Lamis, LAMIS. I thought this was cool. Write this down. It had 458,000 views when I looked at it, and she had 938,000 followers when I found her. Here we go. Check this out. This isn't it. Okay. I picked the wrong one. Hang on. Here it is. She put out a new one. Oh, this is 1.2 million views. This has 1.2 million views. Check this out. This is great. Spitting hot fire.
I get all kind of criticism every single day. Wrong move, nigga, fuck you trying to play. I got a pussy, don't mean I'm pussy, okay? Same nigga way before 800K. And I ain't never been the nigga they expect me to be. And watch your motherfucking tone when you talking to me. Don't let the cute face give you the wrong impression of me. Watch me switch up on a nigga when I hop on the beat. I find another motherfucker, put it to you like me. Out here pissing labels off cause I won't give them that ink. Fuck the fame, only thing a nigga chasing is ka-ching. Fuck you mean, bitch, this my motherfucking dream, yeah. Making it hard for bitches like it's a riddle, yeah. Blue checks in my D, I'm looking like Skittles, yeah. I fucked them up when I let them get in that middle, yeah. But hopped right off it right before he shot that pistol, bitch, I bet he gon' remember that. That's a fact, bitch, I want my good pussy back. Give me that. Toe-to-toe, nigga, this how you want play? But you got the right motherfucker on the wrong day, bitch.
Wow. That's 1 minute.
I get all kind of criticism every single
By the way, when she moves to the camera, I flinched. Okay. Every time she did that, I flinched watching this.
Same nigga way before 800K. And I ain't never been the nigga they expect me to be. And watch your motherfucking tone when you talking to me. Don't let the cute face give you the wrong impression of me. Watch me switch up on the nigga when I hop on
right here.
I find another motherfucker, put it to you like me. Out here pissing labels off cause I won't give them that ink. Fuck the fame, only thing a nigga chasing is ka-ching. Fuck you mean, bitch, this my motherfucking dream, yeah. Making it hard for bitches like it's a riddle, yeah. Blue checks in my D, I'm looking like Skittles, yeah. I fucked them up when I let them get in that middle, yeah. But hopped right off it right before he shot that pistol, bitch, I bet he gon' remember that. That's a bad bitch, I want my good pussy back.
Okay, bitch, I want my good pussy back might be my favorite line of the year. Almost second to the Nicki Minaj. She is as good in my Nicki Minaj is fucking phenomenal. We're gonna show you that in a second. Nicki Minaj is next fucking level. But blue checks in my DMs like the Skittles.
Yeah, that was a cool.
That was a great fucking line. She's awesome. Anaya. Oh yeah, it's Anaya. Anaya Lamas. No relation to Lorenzo. So we're gonna get out of there. Okay, let's just call me a trendsetter. Do you want to do that now? Yep. Right now. Trendsetter. Has anyone seen me live lately? Has anyone seen my joke about my daughter throwing herself a period party? Has anyone seen that? Guess what came up in the New York Post July 16th? And I've been doing this bit since I recorded my special whenever Isla got her period. It was the first time Isla got her period, February 13th, the weekend I was in Louisville. So her period party was that Sunday. That Friday, no. It was a week before. It was a week right before that. So whenever Isla got her period, it's a bit I'll do on stage. If you want to see it, come see me live. I'm in Columbus. I'm in Irvine. I'm in Ontario for the next 3 weeks. Those are my 3 weeks. But I've been doing this bit about Isla. She wanted to throw herself a period party. I'd never heard of it before, and it kind of threw me off. She's like, Dad, this is the deal. I've already invited 10 people. I'm not going to do the bit. I get a call from Kid Chris today. Shout out to Kid Chris. And he's like, hey, has your daughter ever thrown a period party? Really specific question. And I go, yeah, why? He's like, would you talk about it on air? And I was like, of course. In my head, I'm like, it's a bit. That's why I do it. That's what we do. He's like, I called Tammy Pescatelli. Tammy Pescatelli only eats fish, if you know what I mean. Get it? Anyway, Tammy Pescatelli, and she's like, no, I've never heard of that, but call Bert. He's got a bit about it. And so he called me, and it was written up in the New York Post. And he was like, yeah, we'd never heard of it before. So I tell him my story on air. Check out Kid Chris. I think that'll air tomorrow or Friday. Kid Chris, he's in Cincinnati. But wave goodbye to the stigma, because parents are now throwing period parties for their teenage daughters. And party flavors include, I can't read this because what I'll do is my bit will start biting into this stuff. But check it out. It's in the New York Post, or see me live. I guarantee you I do a much better job of covering period parties than they do. This is the other thing John Mann sent me. Hey, Bert, do you want to go base jump and highline on the world's biggest hammock? John, you've known me for fucking 7 years. Do you not know that this is my biggest fear in the world, is to slackline out to a hammock hanging over? Fuck that shit. Double space net in Moab. Let's take a look. Okay, so what they're doing, for those of you listening, is they're stretching cables across a valley. And inside, it looks like a spider web. And people are slacklining to the center. Fuck, and they're like 1,000 feet in the air. Hard pass. By the way, slacklining is really fucking hard. And this guy just base jumps. So
what is slacklining? What does that mean?
It's when you stand on a wire or it's really like a cable. Fuck this. And there's a big hole in the center so they can base jump out of it. I guess if you're going to slackline, that's probably the best way to go. If you're going to base jump, you definitely want to do it off of this hammock. Oh, fuck. I don't understand some people. I wouldn't mind going out. Here's the problem. I wouldn't mind going out there. I wouldn't mind seeing it. And then if I got out there, I'd fucking climb out to the center. I have to. And then if I got to the center, I'm like, fuck it. It's easier to base jump and get down than fucking climb all the way down. We're not going to do Nicki Minaj yet. We're going to close on Nicki Minaj. Studios gamble on James Franco and Casey Affleck projects post Me Too claims. Hey, Hey, Amanda Seales. Have I not been talking about her?
Mm-hmm.
She's on CNN. She wrote a great article for CNN. Funny isn't just by and for white guys. Now, don't get offended by what she's saying, because what she's saying is accurate. There was a bunch of different types. The comedians used to be split up in different types of white guys. Now she's saying comedy's inclusive, and it should be. It's not just black guys and white guys and Mexican guys. It's now Indian guys. It's now lesbians. It's now gay. Like, gay guys, fucking thank God. I've been waiting for this day, for a gay guy to talk about being gay for real on stage. I heard this great story. I think Guy Barnum told it. It was about hooking up with a dude and the dude jumping him. It was a fucking amazing story. I think it's probably on Ari Shaffir's This Is Not Happening. It's such a good story. But I was like, yeah, more shit like that. There's only so much you can hear of straight white guys talking about their lives. We're all stepping on each other. I don't want to see some closeted gay guy have to make up a fucking act that's probably better than mine and copy my shit. Talk about your own fucking life. I'm talking about mine. I'm not asking anyone for any permission. I'm just doing what I do. And fucking Amanda Seales sold out her entire tour, right? She's the one that videotaped Sexy Mama, Sexy
Country Mama,
Country Southern Mama.
Southern Mama.
She videotaped him and put it on her stories, and I followed her from there, and I follow her now. I love her with braids. I think her braids look great, by the way. But she has put on this whole Smart, Funny, Sexy Black tour, and it sold out all across. They just finished it last night. I follow her on Instagram, so I feel like I know her, you know? Fucking emails. But it's good. There's a picture of her right here. Okay. Let's get out of my emails. That's who's going to be on Something's Burning on Monday. It's great. I don't think... Here we go. This is what you need to hear from what Amanda says, because it's a great article. You should read it. When I speak of diversity, I don't mean replacement of white comics. I mean acceptance by white comics. We comics who weren't born into white paradigm of funny or don't need by the way, I'm a really bad out loud reader.
That's okay. Take your time. Sound it out.
Shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me like you're fucking Leanne sitting with Isla. When I speak of diversity, I don't mean replacement of white comics. I don't mean acceptance by white comics. We mean comics who weren't born into the white guy paradigm of funny. Don't need a handout. We don't need a PC push. We don't need a look. No one's stealing American jobs or jokes. We're simply saying, we're here, we're coming, and we're making our own space. And if you truly care about this craft, you will want all great jokes to be heard, not just the ones you relate to.
Amen.
Fucking men. Amanda Seales I know she would not... I'm guessing I am a white guy. I don't think she's like. I remember I've seen a lot of her videos. I don't think I'm in her lane. I don't think she'd like a lot of what I do. I don't think she'd look at my act and be like, "That's great," but I'm a fan. Hannah Gatsby's writing a memoir about quitting comedy. That was quick. She says she's gonna not quit if Louis comes back. Fucking,
he's coming back.
No, of course he's coming back, and he's not gonna even. By the way, she didn't even register on his radar.
No.
It'd be great if Louis if she comes after Lou, and he's like, I definitely wouldn't have jacked off in front of her.
Did you hear about the story where he got stranded on his boat with his kids for a long time?
No.
You should look that up sometime.
I didn't read this article. I maybe should have read it before I started shitting on Hannah Gatsby. I haven't shit publicly on her. I like what she did. I'm not shitting on her at all. So don't get it twisted. Dane Cook speaks out about his 26-year age gap with teenage girlfriend Kelsey Taylor. You can tell the age gap immediately because her name's spelled Kelsey, Kelsi. You can't pick who you fall in love with. That's all I'll tell you.
She's like 19 or something?
She's 19. Yeah. She is smoking hot. Yeah. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. They found a Bruce Lee replacement for Quentin Tarantino's movie, Pass. Jerry Seinfeld keeps getting better and fucking better. You know, when I first saw Comedian, I was like, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's hard because I grew up with him as Seinfeld, so I kind of never really knew him as a comic. Then I read his book, Sign Language. I really liked it. It was really funny. But I don't know. I always felt like he was the upperclassman who looked down at guys like us. You know, like I thought he always shit on us. And then he just comes out and he's like, Jerry Seinfeld says, jokes are not real life, guys. The James Gunn shit, not real life. Like, he just defends jokes. He keeps getting better and better, in my opinion. The more I learn about Jerry Seinfeld, the more I fucking like him. The more I fucking like him. Now, I guarantee... you ever hear the story about him and Bob Kelly? Nicki Minaj. Bob Kelly was talking to him about something upstairs, about betting on a hockey game or whatever. And then Bob was getting ready to go on stage down at the cellar, and Jerry the next night, and Jerry sees him and points to him, and Bob goes, Jerry, I'm actually about to get right on stage, but when I'm off, I'll come find you. And Jerry goes, not you. And he's pointing over Bob's shoulder. Bob Kelly's the best. Follow him on Instagram. That's me Google trending myself. Let's get out of that. Oh, this scared the living fuck out of me today. I just started this video. It's the Kimberly's Nightmare Continues, the first day after the disaster. Now, what this is it is 10 seconds of words on the screen. And so I think to myself, I'm gonna go do some shit while these words load. And I go into the kitchen and I hear this out of nowhere. Like, I'm just sitting in the kitchen and I hear,
we got some gear.
And I hear that just loud as shit in my house. Mom, we got some gear. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? I thought someone walked in my house. That's all I got from that video. I'm sorry, guys, if that's not a lot. We're breaking down Nicki Minaj in a second. Cool shot. Did you see this shot in tennis? This is a badass shot.
At one point in their opening game, and that's been it.
They're playing left hand, backhand, 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 backhand. And then the guy just gets tired of it and does a trick shot between his legs. And then the guy gets, you'll see. No reason for me to share it. You can watch it right now on open, boring tabs, Bert Kreischer. Get to the Nicki Minaj shit. Show me some gossip. Show me something fucking bam, right between your legs. And I got cocky. And suck a cock! All right.
I just can't get over the fact that Dane's girlfriend can't go to his shows.
She can go to the shows. You just got to do 18. She can go to the early Saturday. Crazy Rich Asians is coming out. I'm going to go see that. Support. I think it's going to be a great fucking movie. I can't wait. I feel like Demi Lovato's dealer supplied her with dirty drugs. I heard she's not 100% these days. Oh, speak of this fucking Canadian twit. She's talking about Chris Hardwick, right? The return of Chris Hardwick. And this is why you don't belong on TV, young lady. Okay, no offense. I don't mean to be a dick, but like, you got to do a little. I don't have to do any research because I don't have a TV show. This is the fucking internet, and I'm just doing this for a fucking lark. But when you talk about Chris Hardwick and you talk about the legal proceedings of what happened with him, just please don't speak if you don't know what you're saying. You are on television, Canadian television. That's all. By the way, if I go on television and talk smack and talk shit, I'm a fucking comedian. I'm not a journalist. You're a journalist.
What did she say?
Listen to this.
The co-executive producer of the show and other staff members quit before last night in protest because Chloe, the ex that accused Chris.
I understand also, and by the way, this is me. I fucking shit on you and then I come and defend you. I understand you've got to stay in your lane with the feminists and you can't just come out and say, maybe you have to go out and kind of fudge the facts a little bit so that people go, oh, she's one of us. I don't know what it's like to be a female reporter right now and go, fuck, I can't really say what I think. I have to say what I think everyone wants me to hear me say, you know? Like, I can say whatever the fuck I want. I've come out in support of Hannah Gadsby. I don't think there's a lot of my fans that love that special. I love Amanda Seales, and I'm sure that my fan base probably maybe will never go see one of her shows because it's predominantly black women, I think, or black dudes. I think it's just black people. And, But I like it. So I like it. I come out and say whatever the fuck I want. And if I lose fans because I like something, then fuck it. So be it. They weren't open-minded. But you can't come... This is what she says. Basically, she says, they did an interview on Chris Hardwick to find out if he's guilty, and they didn't even interview his girlfriend. Watch this.
Wasn't part of the investigation.
Yeah, in the opening of the show, Chris
Let's do this again.
Out to return to the show starting last night.
Yeah, and now, actually, the co-executive producer of the show and other staff members quit before last night in protest because Chloe, the ex that accused Chris, wasn't part of the investigation.
Yeah. Okay, by the way, hold on. Maybe I'm a little more into this because I'm a comic and because I've been following it since it came out. But just here.
Opening of the show, Chris does thank producers on the show, as well as Yvette Nicole Brown.
Like, they can't even exonerate him. They won't even exonerate him. They're still making him sound like a bad person. The fucking findings were that he was innocent. Like, he didn't do anything really tragically wrong. People did quit his show, but the company who puts the show on brought him back. Yvette Brown, who replaced him, had his back. Okay? That's what's the truth. Anyone would know that.
Stepped in for him as host while he was suspended.
I'm so appreciative to be standing here right now. And I want to thank you, the Walking Dead community, for all of your support these last couple of months. You know, the show is not just a job to me. This is...
I need to see this sob piece.
And I've said the following words.
I got it.
Such an amazing friend.
This is what's interesting.
Thank everyone for being here.
This is...
I'm sorry. First of all, before we start...
I bet this drove Chloe Dykstra crazy to see this fucking sob job. No offense, Chris. I think you really probably were emotional, but I'm sure the ex was like, oh, fuck off. By the way, I'm not a journalist.
I want to thank everyone for being here, but I just have to say to Yvette Nicole Brown, I know, Tone, you are such an amazing friend. You are a gift on this planet, and you stepped in and did amazing jobs at the Comic-Con panel and last week on the...
So clearly there was no bad blood between the two of them, which everyone wanted. Everyone wanted there to be bad blood. And they said they didn't even interview the girlfriend. That's what this anchor is saying. They didn't even interview the girlfriend.
I just love you so much.
Yes, so this is part of the Me Too movement, and we've talked about, like, when the Me Too movement first happened, we had all these stories coming out, and some of them ended up being huge deals. Like Harvey Weinstein is now charged.
Almost bigger than maple syrup.
Hogarth just got charged with things. So you're having that end of the spectrum, and then you're having people that are being, quote unquote, acquitted of these things.
Watch.
So yeah, the only thing about this situation, like, obviously if he was properly investigated, he's back hosting the show, you can't hold it against him anymore if he's been properly acquitted of any wrongdoing. But yeah, the element that's weird is that she was not part of the investigation.
Yeah, the only thing that bothers me about that whole thing, and you're right, if someone's acquitted of something, then it's proper.
Okay, that's dismissive. And yeah, you're right. If someone's acquitted of something, this is fucking disgusting.
To move on, but she wasn't asked to be a part of the investigation.
Yeah,
wrong.
How do you have an investigation and not talk to the person who's accusing
who did the investigation?
And who did the... Wait, you're not supposed to be asking questions, you fucking twit. You're supposed to be... We're tuning into you to get information. This isn't a fucking fluff job on what... The guy comes out on TV, he cries, right? He's been acquitted. An independent investigative team came in and did the research for AMC. AMC got the findings and said, okay, he didn't do anything. We're bringing him back. Which is a big fucking deal in the Me Too moment.
I'm not totally sure. I know AMC was the one that kind of started the investigation. Okay. Maybe they got an outside firm. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was outside sources that actually did the investigation. Sounds like they missed a huge part
of that investigation.
Yeah, like I just don't understand how you do an investigation and not interview the girl. And I think from Chris's point of view,
both
he
of
would
you
want to be
are
completely
fucking idiots
and not leave any lingering thoughts or concerns about anything. So why wouldn't he want her to be part of the investigation too? Like, if you really want to...
Or did he even have a say? We don't know that for sure.
Yeah, Darren says, unfortunately, we live in a society where we fire people when someone else makes claims. It's supposed to be innocent and prove guilty. Somehow that got flipped around. Yeah, people have talked about that a little bit in the Me Too movement. That it's right away, someone is guilty. So yeah.
But she would agree with that, but she's doing it still.
They're like going back and forth. They're like
they don't have any fucking points. I mean, listen, I understand you got to get a paycheck, and I get that. I understand this maybe isn't your dream job. I think it was a cool job working for entertainment. I love entertainment news. That's all I do on this show is I hit entertainment on Google and I go through the entertainment news. And yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm not saying I'm smarter than these two people, but I was not hired by fucking E to cover entertainment news. I'm a comedian who fucks around. That's it. My only goal is that you giggle a couple times in this. And yeah, I get a little heated. I'm not heated, but she does rectify this at the end, I gotta say.
But I think things have slowed down a little bit, and people are looking at situations a little more closely as individual situations. Like you can't group anyone.
Yeah, I don't think firing someone and ruining their livelihood out of the gate without evidence or is.
I'm sorry. You.
Thing to do. I mean, these things have to be played out in court.
And just says Hardwick is a good soul.
And it was played out in court. Yeah, she didn't accept it.
Caught up in a scandal, clumped into the Me Too, which is legit. Some not so much. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, same. Tia says I'm glad he's coming back. And that's the thing. I mean, we all think these people are wonderful people, but of course there's the things that are going on behind the scenes that we don't.
Someone's
always,
in her ear right now.
Know
You ready?
About,
Someone's in her ear.
Oh. We're getting breaking news. Hold on.
We're just hearing one.
It's not breaking news. This isn't breaking news. This is someone correcting you, okay? Good-looking guy that probably was great at hockey in college. This is not breaking news. This is just fucking stuff you should have known before you started talking about a man's livelihood. That's definitely something you should have known. As your job as an entertainer reporter. That's your job. That's your job. If I go up and I tell a fucking joke that isn't based in reality and is completely a fucking isn't it crazy that elephants wear sneakers? Everyone's like, huh? I go, oh, well, actually, I'm getting this in right now. Elephants don't wear sneakers. And they're like, oh, why didn't you know that?
We're just hearing a new piece of the information that she was asked to be part of the investigation, but she denied taking part.
Declined. The word's declined. She didn't deny. She declined.
That is breaking news. It's
breaking news. We just got this in. Actually, they have just asked her. It's fucking bothered me so much because I was like, well, not granted, it's I don't know what their viewership is. It's television. I'll tell you right now. Let's take a look.
Breaking news. Chloe actually just texted me and said,
okay, I'm an asshole. There's only 349 views on this. So, like, yeah, who the fuck? I'm the only dickhead that put any substance into this. I'm the only fucking asshole that really got worked up. 349 views. Let's read the comments. As I get so worked up over this. And by the way, I need to apologize immediately to Cheryl Hickey and the most interesting spelling of Graham O'Neill I've ever seen. I'm not shitting on you guys. I've been worse than you guys ever could have been on this subject. And by the way, I can't imagine being in Cheryl or Graham's position. Do you like how I fucking flip-flop on this? I can't imagine being in their position and something comes up and they don't know how they're going to cover it because it's like, they're like, I don't want to fucking say anything. It's a fucking volatile subject.
And I don't want to have all the breaking news together.
And I didn't even read about it. I don't even know what Chris Hardwick is. Is Chris the guy from Singled Out? Shut up. Gunfire on the set at Tekashi 6ix9ine and 50 Cent. Let's just get to Nicki Minaj. How much time have we done?
50.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Laughs at the decline of humanity. Why did I read this? I don't know, but I liked it. It was on Slate. Jeff Tweedy's got a new book coming out. $1 trailer. I saw that. It's pretty good. Comedian is sick of Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Ronda Rousey leaves premiere for Gabriel Iglesias fired off that he's not going to fucking SummerSlam or whatever because Brock and he's tired of this shit. Colbert said there was no pushback from CBS to discuss Les Moonves on Late Show. Shout out to fucking CBS. Good job. Google News. Let's get out of this. Ooh, let's definitely get out of my Libsyn statistics. I almost pulled up all my podcast numbers. My tweet has been posted. I wonder what that was. Nicki Minaj. Airlines. I'm going on a fucking big trip. I haven't decided where. Did we find out who Paul Hindley is? Let's go. Let's find out. Here we go.
Gotta mute that mail notification.
Okay, here we go. Mentions. God damn it. I don't have one fucking mention on who Paul Hindley is. Let me see. No. Oh, let's see this one more time. Tight Ass Wednesday. This guy sends me stuff all the time. Oh, this isn't that good. Although, let's go to Ass Wednesday.
Oh, I guess he had a video of a guy.
Oh, hey, pull this down. This is vaginas. This is vaginas. Straight up vagina. He had a what?
Butt-gina?
Vagina.
You made me drop my phone. Hold on a second. I guess he had a video of a guy doing drugs, and then Rogan and Diaz shared it, and it blew up, and then he got banned.
Jesus Christ.
So that was anticlimactic.
Fifi. You know what Fifi is? Is when you put something up your ass and smuggle it into... Right?
I am not sure.
She did a song with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
It's fucking Treyway, King New York.
Okay, well, we just figured out that line.
He's Treyway.
Yeah.
Got it.
You got the right one. Let these big bitches know, nigga. Queens, Brooklyn.
It's not nice.
Wow.
Pussy got that wet, got that drip, got that super soak. I hit that, she a Fifi, her name Kiki. She eat my dick like it's free. I don't even know like why I did that. I don't even know like why I hit that. All I know is that I just can't wipe that. Talk to her nice so she won't fight back. Turn around, hit it from the back. Bet her down, then I make it clap. I don't really want no friend.
I can't believe he's a real thing. I gotta get out of that. What's Nicki Minaj? Let's go Nicki Minaj. Filter. You ready for this?
Anaconda.
Upload date. No, it's not going to be.
That has 795 million views.
No, that's not possible. That's not possible. View count. Here we go. It's Ariana Grande. No. Oh my God. It's Ariana Grande. Oh my God. Do you know how many views this Ariana Grande song has?
Where? What?
1.3 billion.
Oh my God.
And it was uploaded a year. I have to know this song, right? I have to. 1.3 billion. I have to know this song.
I've been there all night. Ariana. I've been there all day.
I have to know this song, right?
And boy, you got me walking side to side.
I think I've written.
See you standing over there with your body, feeling like I wanna rock with your body, and we don't gotta think about nothing. I'm coming at you, 'cause I know you got
Never
a
heard this
bad
song.
reputation.
Let's hear it.
Talking way too much.
Ariana Grande is so Florida. Let's see. God, Nicki Minaj, Anaconda's got 790 million. Super bass. That's a good song. Katy Perry's Swish Swish with Nicki Minaj. Chris Brown, Right by My Side. David Guetta. The Migos. Madonna. David Guetta. Bebe Hexa. Nicki Minaj. Do You Mind? Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. I want to do a sketch on her. There's a song I really love from hers. Let's see if I have it. This song is such a badass song that I can't sing, but it's such a badass song. Let's see if I can find it, and then we'll close on that. I think I bought it. By the way, if I have bought a Nicki Minaj song, I got Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
I like the way I say it. Okay. Nicki Minaj. Oh, you know what? She's with a. Fuck. She's with a gang of guys. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, this is it. I think. No. It can't be it. What is this song? Jim Norton turned me onto it. Jim Norton. Yeah, I said the right name. Nicki Minaj has so many fucking songs. It's ridiculous. All right. Do me a favor. Take my screen down right now, okay? Because I think the N-word's in it. And I'm going to type the N-word, but I don't want to be seen typing. Oh, I think this is it. Maybe. Oh, here we go. This is a badass fucking song. Okay, you ready? This is what we're closing out on. I hope you guys have a great week. If you are on playing loud, put this on headsets because the N-word is used aggressively. It's a fun song to listen to, but not a song you can sing along with. Nicki Minaj. I love her. I wish I could become friends with her.
You can.
And then we just could share different perspectives, and she could see a different world the way I could see a different world through her eyes.
You can have a Treyway.
My wife would be like, I don't know who she is, and I'm not letting her in our bed. I'd be like, babe, why are you racist? And she's like, no, you'd be focusing on her the whole time. I'm like, that's not true. What are you talking about? All right, here we go. Ready? This is a great song to jog to on the treadmill, by the way. I hope you have a great week. We're going to end on this.
All I know is there should be no reason.
Look at y'all niggas.
All I know is there should be no reason.
Niggas.
All I know
Put both my headsets on.
All I know.
Look at y'all niggas.
This is a great freestyle rap.
Niggas.
She's beautiful.
Look at y'all smoking ass niggas after every pull. Niggas start choking ass niggas.
Oh.
Nigga. Look at y'all bitch ass niggas. Stop lying on your dick ass niggas. Nigga.
What?
Look at y'all looking ass niggas. Stop looking at my ass niggas. Look at y'all lying ass niggas talking about his paid off with his finance lying ass nigga. Bunch of non-mogul ass niggas frontin' like they got a plan boost mobile ass nigga. Look at y'all can't get a job, so you plotting how to rob ass niggas. I ain't got a check for y'all, but if I'ma check for y'all, I'ma need a check from y'all niggas. I don't want sex, give a fuck about your ex. I don't even want a text from y'all niggas. I'm raping you niggas. Look at this pic, look at what the fuck I gave to you niggas. Ain't feeling these niggas. Niggas want my time, call me Clinton, I'm billing these niggas.
Call me Clinton and I'm billing these. What? I'm sorry. Call me Clinton and I'm billing the. I wish I could quote this song because the lyrics are fucking genius. Boost mobile ass. What? Huh?
Because they don't have a plan.
Oh shit. Bring it. Spit it. This is me. Okay, I'm gonna pitch myself to Nicki Minaj right now. Nicki, if you're watching this, please someone show this to me. Show this to her. This is me in your video, okay? I'm gonna be your hype man. I know you don't need a 45-year-old white overweight hype man, but if you think it would work. Did someone just open the door?
That was weird. I don't know what that was.
Let's listen to this from the beginning. Okay, you ready?
All I know is there should be no reason. Look at y'all niggas.
Yeah.
Niggas.
No, I don't agree, but yeah.
Look at y'all niggas.
What she said.
Niggas.
Nope.
Look at y'all smoking ass niggas after every pull. Niggas start choking ass niggas.
Oh shit.
Nigga.
Uh-oh.
Look at y'all bitch ass niggas. Stop lying on your dick ass niggas.
Oh, on your dick?
Nigga.
Shit.
Look at y'all looking ass niggas. Stop looking at my ass niggas.
Please, that's sexual harassment.
Look at y'all lying ass niggas talking about his paid off with his finance lying ass nigga. Bunch of non-mogul ass niggas frontin' like they got a plan boost mobile ass nigga.
What?
Nigga, look at y'all can't get a job, so you plotting how to rob ass niggas.
What?
I ain't got a check for y'all, but if I'ma check for y'all, I'ma need a check from y'all niggas.
Spit it.
I don't want sex, give a fuck about your ex. I don't even want a text from y'all niggas.
Your ex?
I'm raping you niggas. Look at this pic, look at what the fuck I gave to you niggas.
Here we go.
Ain't feeling these niggas. Niggas want my time, call me Clinton, I'm billing these niggas.
Oh shit! Suck a dick! You just got told the fuck off! That's Nicki Minaj, motherfucker! Oh! And she's hot. Spits red hot fire, smoking fucking hot. Call her Bill Clinton, motherfucker.
Look at y'all sharing one bottle in the club, one bottle full of bub ass niggas.
Oh.
Look at y'all nine having game ass niggas. Y'all niggas share chain ass niggas. Same cup in the hand ass nigga in the club with a credit card scam ass nigga.
I'm stuck on the chain.
In the pants ass nigga. I be damned if I fuck a non-man ass nigga.
Ooh.
I would never fuck a non-man ass nigga. I would never lie, even if that nigga flew me and my bitches all the way out to Dubai. Pussy, you tried. Pussy ass nigga, you lied. Pussy ass nigga, you high. Bitch, I'm me. 100 on the wrist, I ski. Art on the wall, I ski. Fuck who see? Look at you fake dope dealers. No real niggas that be moving weight in them villas. Talking about keys, say his keys in the van, but he really moved grams and he split it with his man.
Oh, he splits it with his man. And you share a chain. Did we not forget you share a bottle in the club and a chain? Fuck. And she's hot. No bra. Suck it. No panties, no bra. She's Nicki Minaj, motherfucker. Guns out, sun's out. Oh, yeah. Those aren't blanks. You can say thanks. Ooh. And that's not a quick typewriter. That's someone shooting guns. I'm Bert. This is Nicki. Young Money, Cash Money Records, Inc., 2014. And we out.